screen icons of the 20th century. She had magical screen presence, was a shrine to good taste, and in her later years became a crusader for children's rights. From her challenging childhood amid the tumultuous backdrop of World War II to becoming one of Hollywood's most iconic actresses, Audrey Hepburn is an enduring symbol of resilience, elegance, and grace. Popular culture is evident in the enduring popularity of her films, and along with her numerous awards, she is one of the few entertainers to have won Academy, Emmy, Grammy, and Tony Awards. Hepburn's timeless style, epitomized by her iconic little black dress in Breakfast at Tiffany's, continues to inspire fashion trends. However, Audrey Hepburn's most important legacy extends far beyond her cinematic accomplishments to the lives of countless individuals who have been impacted by her compassion and dedication to her humanitarian work with UNICEF. Here we're going to learn more about the Hollywood icon's life in this video. Let's get the video started. Early life. Audrey Kathleen Hepburn Rustin, later known as Audrey Hepburn, was born on May 4, 1929 in Brussels to Joseph Victor Anthony Rustin, an English banker, and Ella van Heemstra, a Dutch baroness. Her parents had been members of the British Union of Fascists in the 1930s and had toured Germany, attending events alongside figures like the Mitford sisters, including the Nuremberg rallies. Audrey's early childhood was divided between Belgium, England, and the Netherlands. Following her parents' separation when she was aged 6, Audrey moved to Arnhem in the Netherlands with her mother, though attended boarding school in Kent from 1936–1939. After their divorce, Hepburn's father became deeply involved in fascist activities, and was later imprisoned in Britain during the war as an enemy of the state after receiving seed money to start a newspaper from Germans with ties to Joseph Goebbels. After Britain declared war on Germany, Hepburn's mother moved Audrey back to Arnhem, hoping the Netherlands would remain neutral and be spared a German attack. Aiding the Dutch resistance. Audrey was aged 11 when the Nazis invaded the Netherlands in 1940. She witnessed the transportation of Dutch Jews to concentration camps, and along with the Dutch population, her family faced severe restrictions and shortages of basic necessities under the harsh Nazi occupation. In 1942, Hepburn's uncle was executed in retaliation for a resistance-led sabotage act. Audrey's half-brother Ian was deported to a Nazi labor camp in Berlin, compelling her other half-brother Alex to go into hiding. Audrey's family went to live with her grandfather in Velp. These events transformed her mother Ella's perspective on the Nazis, prompting her to become an active supporter of the resistance. Audrey found solace in her passion for dance, continuing her training at the Arnhem Conservatory during the war. Using the name Etta van Heemstra to hide her English-sounding name, Audrey gave dance fundraising performances at Zwart Avonden, Black Evenings. Illegal musical performances at various invitation-only locations, often houses, which raised funds for the Dutch resistance. Whilst not directly involved in the resistance herself, Audrey volunteered for local resistance leader Dr. Hendrik Wissert Hooft, distributing underground newspapers, aiding downed Allied pilots, and volunteering at a hospital central to resistance activities. Her family's home even became a temporary refuge for a British paratrooper during the Battle of Arnhem. Further impact of World War II. Following the D-Day landings, living conditions in the Netherlands deteriorated, initially from the heavy damage inflicted during Operation Market Garden, and later during the 1944–45 Dutch famine, when the Nazis retaliated against Dutch railway strikes by diminishing the already limited civilian food and fuel supplies. Like countless others, Audrey faced extreme hunger during this period. Her family resorted to consuming nettles and tulip bulbs ground into flour. Audrey's slender figure, envied later in her life, was the result of this severe malnutrition. After the war, Audrey fell seriously ill. Her mother's appeal to a former lover in the British Army brought salvation when he sent cigarettes, which Ella then sold on the black market in order to obtain penicillin, saving Audrey's life. The liberation and her early career. Hepburn's wartime experiences instilled in her a deep sense of empathy and fervent desire to make a positive impact. After the liberation of the Netherlands in 1945, she pursued her passion for ballet, which contributed to her elegant demeanor on screen, training under Sonia Gaskell in Amsterdam, and later through a scholarship with Ballet Rambert in London from 1948. After being told that her height and weak constitution would make becoming a prima ballerina unattainable, she decided to venture into acting. Audrey found regular work dancing and acting in revue in London's West End. While performing in Sauce Picante, she was spotted by the Ealing Studios casting director and took on minor film roles. In 1951, while shooting a small role in Monte Carlo Baby, Audrey was spotted in the foyer of Monte Carlo's Hotel de Paris by French novelist Colette, who cast her in the title role of the Broadway adaptation of her novel Gigi. She received glowing reviews. Breakthrough in stardom. Following Gigi's success, Audrey was cast as Princess and in William Wyler's Roman Holiday, 1953. The film's box office success catapulted her to fame, earning her an Academy Award, BAFTA and Golden Globe, and establishing her as a star. She won a Tony Award for Best Actress the same year for Ondine, where she met her husband Mel Ferrer.